A woman and her 2 children in Asaba have been rendered homeless after her landlord locked up their apartment because she is owing utility bill. Mrs. Ngozi Nnazo and her 2 children are now living with their neighbors. The family is now homeless.
We came back yesterday from travel and we met our house locked with chain and key. And when we called the landlord, he said we are owing. I said, for what? He said NEPA bill and utility bill.
The school uniform and books of our teenage daughter, together with other property, are still under lock and keys as the landlord remains adamant. The tenancy-landlord relationship in this severe economy is not a savory one as typified in this situation, but a lawyer reveals how to go about this kind of situation.
Resorting to self-help is jungle justice. So with respect to what has happened, I think the woman should seek for redress.
The reality of the situation the country finds itself means those who have should try to be their brother's keepers.
Retired Nigerian police officers in Kaduna State have carried out a peaceful protest to demand improved retirement benefits. Armed with placards with various inscriptions, they chanted solidarity songs as they marched to the headquarters of the Kaduna State Police Command. Part of their request is that they be withdrawn from the contributory pension scheme, just as their counterparts in the army and other sister security agencies. They say after 35 years of dedicated service to the nation, the monthly take-home of a retired officer under the said scheme is very poor.
As retired police officers, and the government felt it very, very important to send us to a particular pension, which they call it contributory pension scheme. It is not just a contribution; it is a killer. We call it a killer company.
I retired as a DSP of police, equivalent to a captain in the Nigerian army. While a captain in the Nigerian army is given 180,000 naira pension, I'm given 40,000 naira, at times 38,000 naira. We have become beggars.
They call on President Muhammadu Buhari and the leadership of the National Assembly to come to their rescue.
5 years after the Deji of Akure, Obalade Toyibo Aladelusi abolished the Eze Ndigbo title in the town, the issue has refused to die down. Although the monarch has since installed a new leader for the Igbo people in the state, some have kicked against this development. The Eze Ndigbo, whose title has been abolished, says the monarch has no right to choose who becomes Igbo leader in the state. He insists that he remains the leader of Igbo people in the state, despite the Deji's directive.
I was elected by Ohaneze Igbo community in Ondo State. And they are the people who installed me as their Eze. And since that time, peace is reigning in the community.
Subdon indigenes in the state have thrown their weight behind the decision of Deji of Akure. At this press briefing, the people agreed that whoever the Deji supports remains the leader of Igbo people in the state.
Since Deji has installed somebody else, no other person will parade himself as a king or the Aswaju of that community. That's why I want to clear the air that nobody else from now or from that day it was installed, nobody should come out to be parade himself as a Aswaju.